Welcome to Bulk Candy Store's DIY series on how to deep fry. Today we're going to learn about our DIY Twinkie kit. We're going to deep fry Twinkies today. I don't know what you're going to get better than that, but we're going to teach you right now exactly what comes in our kit. Not only do you get Twinkies, you get our super secret batter, which has been developed over the last 20 years. You get powdered sugar, chocolate syrup, everything you need, including the tongs. So come on with me right now, let's take a look and let's learn how to do this. This is how we're going to start today. We're going to open up our kit. We're going to take out the super secret recipe batter. This is not pancake batter. This is not batter you're going to buy from the store. This is batter you're only going to get from Fun Fair Treats. You're going to take the batter, you're going to magically cut the top off, you're going to pour it into your bowl. Now today we're going to give you tips that you don't get anywhere else. You're going to learn super secrets that you won't learn from anybody without at least 20 years of experience. You're going to take 1 cup of water. You're going to mix it in. You're going to take your spatula and you're going to mix it up real good. And you're going to make sure that the batter is exactly how you want it. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it too thin, because if it's too thick, you won't be able to dip. And if it's too thin, you won't be able to not dip, as they say. All right, so now, as you can see, that is way too thick. So what we're gonna do is we have another 1/4 cup of water here, because it says 1 cup. I put about half of that in there, and I'm gonna mix that again. And sometimes it takes a little bit more, sometimes it takes a little bit less. Make it to your liking. That's more like a dough. You don't want the dough. What you actually want is you want it to be a little bit soupy. So I'm gonna put the rest of it in here. I might need a little bit more. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more on this one. All right. I added some more water here. Like it says, 1 1/4 cups is fine, but sometimes you just need a little bit more. So I've got it mixed up here pretty good. What I want you to do is, this is one of the secrets that we don't list anywhere else. Take the batter, stick it in the refrigerator, and leave it in there for about an hour. And then when it comes out, through the magic of television, I'm gonna switch it out now with a batter that's already made. And this is pretty much the consistency you want right here. Not soup, but then again, it's great. Because we do this a lot here at Bulk Candy Store, we use a fry-later. But you at home are gonna use a frying pan with about 1.5 inches of oil. Heat it up. Just be careful now, okay? To about 375 degrees. When it gets nice and hot is when you want it. If it's not hot enough, your items will not cook properly. They're gonna melt right to the bottom. You gotta make sure it gets that sear effect when it goes into the oil. You'll hear crispiness and the popping like you do at the fair. Now that your batter's all ready to go, and your Twinkies are out and ready to go, this is what you wanna do. You wanna take the stick, the Twinkie, but you don't want to open it all the way and take it out and put it in your hand, because that's just unsanitary. But you take the stick, you insert it into the Twinkie. Here's a tip that we're not telling anybody else but you guys. You're going to take the Twinkie and you're going to put it in the refrigerator. We're going to take one that's cold already, so it sticks right on the stick. You don't have to worry about it falling off. You peel the Twinkie out. If you can. Who knows? I always have a problem with Twinkies doing that. All right, now, you take your batter. I'm gonna show you right here. What you wanna do is you wanna coat the whole thing. And see how I'm getting it on the stick right there? That's what the biggest trick right there is. Because if not, it falls off into the fry-later, and you don't wanna do that. Nice, see it's coated all the way around? That's what you want, that nice coating all the way around. You lay it in the fry-later, and you let it cook. Sometimes I think the Twinkie has a mind of its own. It just keeps flipping back and forth on its own. If you watch, it moves on its own. So I'm gonna help it out. It's just a little bit here. If I put it in the middle, sometimes you'll see. Keep an eye on it. It might flip by itself. I'm gonna help it out. Oh, there you go, see? It moves. All I did was touch it a little bit. Do you hear that? That's deep fried goodness. I call it a Twinkie on steroids. Look at that, that's twice the size. Look at that. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing. Can you imagine? In a couple minutes, you're gonna be eating one too. Look, how beautiful that is. Now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take your powdered sugar that came with you, and you're gonna sprinkle it on while it's hot to make sure, and then you're gonna take the chocolate syrup, and you're gonna be an artist now. You're gonna go back and forth to make it look really nice. Man, that is picture perfect. Now that you've gotten a piece of my 20 years experience, if you like, go to the link below and click on it. You can buy any one of the other kits. We have the Twinkie, the Snickers, the Oreos, or my personal favorite, the Buckeye, straight from Ohio. But remember now, click like, click subscribe. Like I said, I don't know which way they go. And click the link down below to get more of this deep fried goodness sent right to your house so you can start on your next 20 years of being an expert in the deep fried business.